Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning. It's like 6:30. I'm here at the Byrd Theatre, and I'm going to take you for a walk around about what it's like to be a stage manager here at Area 10. So when we come in, everything is off, the lights are off, and so I'm just going to walk you through. I don't know what the lighting is going to be like in terms of what the camera sees, but yeah, we'll record it, and if it's good enough, then you're going to be watching it. Let's go. So it is dark in here. Yeah, you can only see barely a reflection, but I'm gonna go over to this closet and watch your eyes. Hey-yo. All right. Got a bunch of breakers we kick on. Look at this old breaker panel. That's pretty crazy. All right. Yep, that should be good now. When we come out here, we should have some lights. Look at that. All lit up. All right, I'm gonna drop my backpack here. All right, let's set that down. Up the steps we go. Obviously, very minimal light right now in here because this is the auditorium, which is all black at this point, all dark, because we got to flip on the main lights in the projector room. There we go. More steps. Part of the employee health program is all the walking up and down the steps. Now this is kind of a cool room. So this theater was built in 1928. And this is like some of the original projector equipment, which is pretty incredible. And to the best of my knowledge, all of it still functions. Obviously, these are the newer projectors here. All right, but let's take a look at this light board that we're working with. Look at that thing. All right, so we get the Grand Master. Master on red, red up. Master on white, white up. Master on blue, get that nice hum on the blue. Amber. All right. Now we got lights where we didn't have lights. Turn off those switches. So if you can hear that, I'll show you what that is real quick. Back here's the original breakers that run all of those, all four of the main panels, and these things are just buzzing and humming on one of them. It's so loud. Pretty crazy though. All those levers attached to chains that actually move these dimmers, these manual dimmers. Get out of there. Oh, one more switch. There we go. But now here's the auditorium lit up. So we've got this amazing chandelier. I'll just give you a quick tour. Amazing chandelier. That thing is 18 feet tall and has hundreds of bulbs in it. And then over here we've got these little alcoves on the sides. It's probably too far away to see the definition and the pictures that are back there, but we got 6 alcoves on each side. Plus we have a a piano owl's nest, and we've got a harp owl's nest. So down in the orchestra pit, which you can't really see on camera, it's not really lit up, but just below the stage is the orchestra pit. In there, it's actually the organ pit, and there's a Wurlitzer organ that is it functions and controls the piano, the harp. There's a bell set on the harp. There's actually a like a glockenspiel or a xylophone that's underneath that piano. It's all wired into the organ. So when they pull the stop, it actually controls that stuff. If you had seen, I did a Christmas Eve video maybe 2 years ago, and we actually got to use that piano. And to get up there, you have to put a ladder underneath this little square that's open in the floor, and you have to climb up through the hole in the floor. But we had a guy that got to play there, so I had to put a mic up in there. And I caught some video of that xylophone that's underneath there. But also, if you look up here, there's this kind of decorative curved ceiling piece. And that is actually all open to a room that's up there that's the orchestra room. And so there's all kinds of instruments, drums and strings and all kinds of instruments that are up there, and they're all connected to the Wurlitzer organ, so that when they pull the stop, it plays. It makes the legit music, which comes around an arced ceiling that comes out over all the seats. It's pretty amazing technology. But let's keep going because we got more to do. All right, come back downstairs, grab the backpacks. In we go. All right, so here's the auditorium. This is where our tech booth lives. Now this stuff is already set up right now, which is kind of nice. Beginning this week, we've got to tear it all down. And we do set up and tear down every week, normally. But I'm running sound today, so I'm gonna drop my stuff here. You guys have seen a bunch of my videos. We're running the X32. I got my little laptop stand right here because I'm gonna record rehearsal and kind of fine tune everything. We've got an acoustic service today, but I'm gonna record rehearsal and then I'll push it back through, do my virtual sound check to fine tune and refine the live stream sound. But that's later. Let's keep rolling. I'll stop right here. So here's one of our JVCs that we've got that usually sits out here, and we've got a second one on the other side. Back at the tech booth, we've got a PTZ camera. Our streaming area is down here, so we've got our ATEM video switcher, we've got our streaming laptop, and that stuff all works down here. We've got our courtesy monitor, which we just stand up and then lay it back down flat, but we stand that up for everything that's on stage to be able to see that. We usually have some subs here. I got to figure out where those are because they are not there, but we're gonna walk back through this area, and this is backstage. So hit our little service light there. We've got to unlock the doors. This is where it gets pretty dark, but we will turn on our service light on stage with that. Got breakers down here. We got to flip on. This powers up. This amp rack is all the amps for the movie theater. And then our section is down here with all of our pre-wired audio video gear, lighting, stuff like that, digital snake routers. So this is kind of the backstage here, which the drum set usually is not back here, but these are like our backdrop pieces, pre-lit and everything. So all this stuff gets pulled out, but that's only after all the speakers get pulled off stage. So the next thing we do is we come back here. All the movie theater speakers connect right here. Yep. Also pop over here and flip on our two power inverters. There we go. All right, on to the other side of the stage. Uh-oh, somebody tossed our banners down. Oh, try not to step on those. We come over here. So this is where our stuff is stored. Kind of hard to see over here, but we've got our two top cabinets here. We've got kind of a case that goes in front of whatever electric guitar amp is being used. And still can't see it, but back here is a big shelf right here with all of our cables and such organized, labeled, and we've got a toolbox that's got extra tools and stuff like that. All right, we need to open the curtain to get to movie theater speakers. If you've never seen what goes into a movie theater sound system, here you go. Got 10-inch JBL horns that are massive. And then on the bottom, this is two, 15s or 18s? Two 18-inch woofers. And that's just for the left channel. Obviously, this doesn't include any of the surround sound stuff. These are, double, I think these are 18, so 4 18s for your mid subs. And you got a center channel, another set of subs, and a right channel. That's a lot of firepower. But what I got to do is back them up from the screen because I got to raise the screen up. So I'm going to walk over here. There's an outside screen and an inside screen. So if I peek around over here, here's the outside screen. So if I push this button, and now it looks like a movie theater screen, and that guy's going way up there. All right. So I got to look down here, and I don't know if you can see the reflection. This one is plenty far away from the screen, but the center channel is a little close, and I don't want to raise it up and catch the speaker and then wreck it. So everything else looks good. I'm going to back the speaker up. There we go. We'll walk down here. We'll bring this one up. I take this just above the speakers because we actually attach our projector screen onto this thing. There's the front of the stage. I'm going to take it right about there and stop. This allows me to roll the speakers underneath it and get them all off stage and stuff like that. I got to wrap cables, so I'm not going to make you watch me wrap cables because all these cables have to get wrapped up, stuck onto these speakers before we move them. So I'm going to pause. I'll come back in just a second. There you go. This is a front view of the speakers before I move them down. But there's the subs, center channel, subs on the right. I'm going to try and take a picture and just put it in there. It's so impressive to me as a bass head. And looking at these, I'm pretty sure these are 18s and these are actually just 15s. But still, two 15s for tops. That's just a lot of speaker. But it's a big room, it's got to fill up, and it's got to make it sound like it's right in front of you. So, all right, back to work. All right, got the speakers all moved off. We've got the Oriental rug down. I've got our top cabinets rolled out. They're on little dollies from Harbor Freight. Next thing for me to do though is get the screen out, which stays back behind this curtain. And then we gotta hang it onto this screen and push it up. So let's do that. All right, that one's good to go. We just got to move the back one, but let's put this thing up. All right, so we're 1 hour in, 7:30. The band starts to arrive now. The rest of the tech team starts to arrive. The camera team starts to arrive. So I'll end up putting the drums away, but the top cabinets, like the sound guy, will hook up the top cabinets, the subs. Everything's kind of in place and ready for them to rock and roll at this point. Unfortunately, I'm the sound guy, so now I got to start hooking those speakers up and doing the rest of the things. But band comes in, gets set up, and everything starts to come together now. We do between 7:30, when we get to about 8:15, we're kind of plugged in. We'll do a sound check, then we do a rehearsal, and then by 9:30, we do a backstage meeting, and then service starts at 10. But that is what we do here at the Byrd Theatre on a Sunday morning. Check out some of our live stream videos at youtube.com/Area10Church. Anyway, that's it for now. Peace.